paint points. He's already had 11 games of 60-plus paint points. Damian Lillard gets to the rim.
He was just hesitation, throwing him off, not letting the athletic Okoro try to size him up for a block.
Prince gets the
line of sight on it. I feel like the Blazers bench has always been very energized, but it certainly only adds with those guys, and especially when Dame is dropping his hands down. A lot of times guys get whistled for a foul, but Ennis got all basketball to help force the miss.
Gary Trent Jr.
It was an important game for us, especially till CJ and Nur come back. So we got to do everything we can to just stay alive and try to win as much.
I think, Jordan, that's saying a lot because DJ does stuff that you just don't see every year.
Good pass. Player in the league jumped before, and Jones Jr. in that same class. Stevens has to put it up. Tough turnaround.
Yeah, that was good defense and just a better shot. And I like the defense from Derek to cut off the Colin Sexton drive a couple times. Oh, that right to left is dangerous.
Dame Cantor already with 8 points, 4 rebounds. Hands it off to Dame. Goes baseline in the reverse. Not there, but Cantor. 10 points, 6 boards for Enes Kanter. Sexton, beautiful move.
Sex zone, they're communicating.
Sexton, patient in the paint, finds Allen.
Like that off screen roll, rebounding, putting it back up.
Jared Allen and Taurean Prince, part of that multi-team trade that saw James
off the glass.
Sexton tries to go up top. Allen there to clean it up. And instructing them to run in transition. Stevens over to Dotson. Dotson flips it to Allen, and Allen and then swapped jerseys when he was with the Knicks and got 6 minutes in the NBA game later that evening. Melo, corner threes.
Yes. There's guys out here coming off the bench who you'd feel comfortable if they were in the starting lineup too.
Gary Trent Jr., 6 points in the first quarter. Step back three, bang, bang.
Look.
Stevens misses the mid-range look. Ball bounced around. Allen comes down with it. Sexton, easy change. Giles gets the board, kicks it ahead. Blazers bring it down. Melo with Sexton defending. Cavs send 2. Melo goes baseline and hits it.
Smooth.
Dotson turning the corner off the handoff. Allen there for the offensive rebound and the 6 to shoot. Melo going against Windler. Loses him and hits it. Okoro trying to lock him up. Melo, pump fake, jumper, same result.
Okoro.
Taurean Prince back in the game for the Cavs. Drummond trying to go into Cantor. Muscles his way to that bucket. First bucket for Drummond, who averages just under 18. Simons falls to the floor, able to flip it to Melo. And there's Cantor, old reliable.
Well, look who's down there with him. It's the smaller Darius Garland. You got centers in the league that can't rebound over Ennis. I'd expect Garland. Oh, that was...
Gary Trent Jr. loses Drummond and shows it to him, Lamar.
Oh, man, he played pity pat with him with the right hand. That was like a half sham god or something. Remember that God sham god when roll that ball out, it back in?
Getting plenty of opportunity for education in his first season. Drummond tries to go baseline. Cantor able to get the branches up and force the jump ball. Just over 3 minutes left here in the first half. Damian Lillard and the Blazers up 15, make it 17. Simons from Dame hits another three.
Last night against Philadelphia, Sexton had that type of late game performance against Brooklyn earlier this year.
Combined for 25 of the Cleveland 49 points. Dame turns the corner, and Prince able to get there. Osman back into the game, tries to check Dame, and Gary Trent Jr. says, don't mind if I do.
Hey, the cold let him know not do too much, but to show himself as open.
Largest lead for the Blazers, Garland on an island defending Dame. Dame gets to his left, flips it outside. Carmelo Anthony, pump fake, and a three before the Wednesday, a game in which they were really critical of their effort, their energy, Wanted to come out hot here against the Blazers, but it's been all
Who can be tasked with going out there defending above or at the three-point line with Dame being able to dig
back on the baseline. Rebound Jones Jr. He's off to the races. Trying to go through Garland. Tough finish off the glass. 5 points for Derrick Jones Jr. Sexton able to pop it in the paint. Corner. Can't connect. Dame tried to poke it away from Drummond. Dame does. Gets the cookies and the lay-in. Garland. Cleveland really struggling from the three-point line. Just 2 of 9. Gary Trent Jr. Listen, this dude ain't.
Yeah, that's what Cleveland was hoping for. There's a lot that goes into what makes Dame and CJ their bodies, how they train, their support system, their families. You know, like for Sexton as Dame.
Sexton to Allen. That's been the connection for Cleveland tonight.
That's a good.
Dotson and Windler also on the floor with Stevens, Allen, and Garland late in the third quarter for the Cavs. Stevens, the rookie from Penn State, gets the
cut back door, get the 2.
So the Cavs showing a lot of heart and hustle, but that goes right to Carmelo Anthony, and he makes the Cavs pay.
Try to use some of your defense. You hope that the opponent maybe turns the ball over, but the Blazers are second best in the NBA at turnovers per game. And then
14th double-double of the season. Oh, Dame from well beyond the arc.
The pass.
Step back jumper. Melo offensive rebound. Sexton trying to check him on the post. Melo goes straight back up with it and bounces it. Cavs trying to work it around. Windler told to shoot the ball by the Cavs bench. Stevens will shoot it and he'll score though.
3-point shots made against the Blazers so far this season. The Cavs have 3 made threes. And as Nasir goes to the nice footwork,
that'll happen.
But here's the interesting thing, Jordan, as Anthony pops the 3 at the top of the key, is Harry with the 2. They want it.
Allen misses the 3. Gary Trent Jr. tries to bring it down himself, able to regain control and puts it in.
Yeah, he came into this game, Jordan, 44.2% from the three-point line. That's 21st in the league. But for guys,
we talked about Garland for Cleveland playing varsity when he was in 8th grade, which led me to think as Sexton gets the lay-in in transition. When was your first dunk ever? Not in a game, but just with your boys watching.
That's end of sophomore year of high school. Yeah, late. It was late, man.
Better late than never. Garland answers back with the 3. Sexton.
Good defense.
Trying to bully ball Simons. Simons not having any of that. Oh. Whistle for the travel. Giles defending. Trying to size him up. Gets to his right. Giles, great recovery.
Good though. Release looked good. Good arc.
Cavs really trying to push the pace. Averaged 19 the first 6 games of the season, but then had a shoulder injury and that slowed him down. And Anthony Simons. Simons trying to go to town against Wade. Step back 3 and that patented follow through from Anthony Simons.
And such a beautiful release on that shot.
Sexton fouled and the bucket because you have 4 Blazers sitting on 20 points. Gary Trent Jr. into the paint. Easy pull-up.
Your starters to have to play deep into the fourth quarter. There was a sense of urgency from the start.
Ellaby gets it stolen. Stevens up ahead in transition. Little challenges and Windler there to clean it up.
That happened when GT got fouled. Everybody, even some of the coaches, were having a good time with it.
Here's Wade able to knock.